afternoon, everybody. Farmerman here. Welcome to Altenstein. Yes, I am in Germany. I am visiting some old descendants that came from Germany. Well, I suppose I wouldn't be visiting descendants. Old family connections in Germany. Here in Altenstein, the old family farm has gone to pieces, and I am here trying to resurrect it. So far, I've done a pretty good job, but this is an awesome little mountain village there. An old castle up on the hill. That is outstanding. Look at this. People are walking around. It is the first day of spring. Yes, sir. The flowers are booming. I'm in my little Massey 240. Just checking out the sights. I just bought this thing. I just picked it up. Bought it and picked it up. So I thought I'd go for a little cruise in it. Absolutely gorgeous. I tell you, this is gorgeous country. I'm blown away. I'm almost speechless by the scenery here in the mountains. Little gas station there. Nice. I haven't been up this way, but yeah, I thought I would just take a little drive, check things out, see the sights, kind of familiarize myself with the local surroundings. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna head out of town here. We'll turn around here. My little Massey Ferguson 240 can do it. This is an outstanding tractor. Oh, sorry about that car. I kind of may have to do some fishing down there. Yeah, no. Yep. People are active here, and people are friendly. I tell you, people are some friendly individuals. That's for sure. You know, I wonder what this is. Oh, is this the market? Must be the market, maybe. Yeah. Okay. I don't speak a lot of German. I'm sorry, I don't. I should. I probably should learn German. I know a few things. Probably a couple things that I shouldn't repeat. But yeah, maybe down the road I can get the hang of it a little bit. But you know, there's some English-speaking folks here in Altenstein. That is for sure. But let me take you down to the farm and I'll show you around what I have. Hey, how you doing there? Hey, good to see you. Good to see you. Take you down to the farm and I'll show you around. Kind of what we got set up. I've been busy. I've been here for about 2 weeks, getting things set up, kind of getting the ropes, learning the fields. What I did is I had an auction and I got rid of all the machinery that kind of was scattered around the old farm. Oh, look at that. That poor building kind of, I don't know if it was a fire or if it just fell down, but that's too bad. Yeah, had an auction, got rid of all the machinery that was still on the old family farm here. Right over here off to the right, that is our family farm. Well, I shouldn't say not mine. You gotta go way back in generations, but where my great-grandparents, that's what I'm trying to say, came from here. Right here. Pretty nice. We got a little creek right in front. Get a little bridge coming across here. Absolutely gorgeous. Yep, good scenery. So I kind of redid the house here a little bit and some of the buildings. Had some local help. They were more than happy to help me kind of reestablish the farm here. And I am very thankful for that. Yes, indeed I am. Look at this. Nice. The old brick, I don't know if you call it, not cobblestone. What would it be? Would it be old brick inlaid pavement? Oh, yes. Got a silo system there. And I hate to tell you this, but the old worker who has been here for many years, him and his cat, what was his name? Hans? I think his name was Hans. Hans, and I think that was Toby the cat right there. This was his favorite spot to sit out in the morning. He'd come out here and have his coffee and sit on the bench. And when he passed on, we decided that, or I wasn't here, I shouldn't say I did, the townsfolk had him stuffed. The cat and him stuffed. And they put him here. So it's kind of creepy, but you know what? I don't know. It keeps the riffraff out. You know, they see this guy sitting here. But yeah, that's Hans and Toby the cat. Yeah, it's okay. Kind of, you know, it's kind of scary at night when I'm inside sleeping and the guy is stuffed out there, but that's okay. So well, Anyway, I really didn't know you could stuff a human being. I know you can stuff a cat, but stuffing it, yeah, they stuffed them. I suppose there's a lot of wax, though. A lot of wax goes into that. Anyway, I parked my little Massey right in here. This has kind of become a Massey farm. Needless to say. And I know, yeah, you got Deutz there. Yep, but more of a Massey farm. Let me show you around. That's my house right there. Yep. We have some barns here that are being refurbished on the inside, so we can't go in there right now. But and this was a tenant building. I don't know, hired help. That's where they live. So I'm fixing that up so the hired help can move in there. I got to get a couple workers. Over here, got some buildings. I do have a Massey baler. I have that over here, and then I have a windrower and a tedder right there. Those are kind of nice. And here's the pigs. I don't have any pigs to begin with, but I hope to. I see there's some leftover corn here on the ground. I'll have to clean that up. Coming around this way, my silo system is here. Yep, I got a drop-off point, then a fill point. And then coming around the backside here, in the backside of this building, is some more storage here, and I have a Massey Ferguson. I don't even know what the number is on it. 885. Yep, Massey Ferguson 885 with the cutter down there. That is my mower, so I use that when I do grass work. This would be the cows' home over here. I don't have any cows as well, but that would be nice to get some cows. And coming up this way, I just have a silage bunker and some more storage over there as well. And back over there's another building too for storage. The cows are kind of interesting here. My slurry point there. They have a nice little indoor spot here. And then, you know, I felt kind of bad having this big thing of cows, not having any cows. So I went and bought some cardboard cutouts of the cows, and I just have them placed in here. It just kind of makes it feel like more like home. You know, sometimes I don't like where they're put, so I just move the cardboard cutouts and set them down there where I like them. I move them around a little bit. Yeah, oh, that one must be too heavy. But yeah, I kind of move those around. But nice cardboard cutouts. But that's what come in here. I got to clean this up too. There's some doors there that open up as well. And then in here, I don't know what to do with this. This is kind of a extra space. It's really nice. I mean, it feels like it should be like a wedding reception hall of some sort. You know, look at this nice concrete floor, the brick walls. Yeah, but I have two Massey Ferguson 399 tractors here that I got as a pair. So they are in here. Those are very nice. I'm a big fan of those. And like I said, it's kind of a Massey Ferguson farm. And that's okay. You know, that is okay. So we come out of here, shut those doors again. In this door here, you see this little window here? Isn't that nice? I can kind of peek in there. Jump. Yep. I got another Massey Ferguson. This is my Massey Ferguson 362 with a low profile cab on it. Nice little loader. Yeah, I really like this. I really like this a lot. It's a nice tractor. That's going to do me some good. So I'll shut that back up. And then these doors open. We were already in there. But coming around here, I got a fuel tank here. Over here, kind of got seed and fertilizer. I have my little sprayer. I'd call it a little backpack sprayer. And a fertilizer spreader there. So that works out pretty darn nice. Little pathway here is very nice. Manure pile here I got to get cleaned up. That's kind of been laying around here. Oh, chickens. Yep, I do have some chickens. I got chickens on the farm. Hello, chickens. Yep, they are some nice looking chickens. They have kind of been here. I don't think anybody's really taking care of them, but I'm going to have to do that. Do they have any eggs laying around here? Oh, here's one. Good job, chicken. I can have an omelet in the morning. Very nice. Oh, 3 eggs. Holy bucket. What are you pecking there, buddy? You're going to hurt your nose. Or your beak. You're supposed to, you don't have a nose, your beak. Yeah, be careful, guys. Yeah, those are nice chickens. They're good chickens. Coming around here in this building here, I got some good stuff in here. Open this door, and ta-da! Another Massey Ferguson tractor. You betcha. I got a, I keep forgetting the numbers, a 698T right here. And I got I would say roll crop tires, narrow tires on there. This is going to be more of some grass work in my spraying tractor right there. I bought this from a local guy, a Forschritt, a harvester. So I have that here as well. I have an Amazon seeder, which I kind of a little new, but I had to have it to do some row crop planting. You know, that would plant my corn. And over here I got the Massey Ferguson seeder. That would work out just fine and dandy. And like I said, I got more doors here. These doors open up. I got a lot of storage on this farm, so I'm thinking that down the road there'll be plenty of room for more equipment. And then finally, coming around the backside, I have a little lean-to, or whatever they want to call it. I have a loader here for one of my see, now I forget the name, 392s. And I got a couple plows. I got a Massey plow and a Converlin plow, and I got a couple cultivators. I got a Massey cultivator here, and I don't even know I have to look that one up. That one was left here. I don't think I sold that one in the auction. I kept that one. But a little front-mounted cultivator there was kind of nice. Here's my header for my combine, and then I got some trailers, some tipper trailers. Yeah, these are nice. I like these. Let's see, which one? I think this blue one over here. This blue one that says Mensing on it, that is actually my bale trailer. So these sides fold down and I can haul bales on that. This would be a 8,000 liter tipper, and then this one here is a 6,000 liter tipper. But those are going to work out just perfect. I'm excited to use those. But that's kind of the tour of the farm. I think I kind of covered everything in a nutshell. I do own some land around here, and I'll show you that when we get going. But yeah, you know, it's coming on 2 o'clock, and I better get busy. I have got a lot of tilling to do, and my worker, I have 2 workers that are going to help me out, Dave and Dale. Yep, they are going to help me out, and so I'm hoping that they show up later on and I can get them to work. But I think for now, I'll just show you my map here real quick. Let me get there. Right here. This is kind of the map of the area on my little app on my phone. As you can see, I have fields 4 and 8. That's just to the south of me. And across the road, I have 3 fields, 13, 16, 18. And then to the north of me, I have 2 fields, 22 and 2. There are a couple fields that, this one right here between 2 and 23, and this one, there's a little itty-bitty one down here below 7 that I just took possession of, and they're not numbered yet, but I got to get them plowed up and ready to go. So that's kind of where we stand with that. But I'll tell you what, let me get things organized, and I'll be right back with you. I have got my 399 tractor hooked up to my Converlin plow, and we are going to go over here to field number 8, which is just right back here. And I'm going to give this a quick plow, and then I will fertilize it, and then I will cultivate it, and I'll plant it. Here in Altenstein, the farm, we grow wheat, barley, oilseed, rape, and maize. Those are our crops here. You know, here in this area of the woods, in this area of Germany, we have got some sugar beet and potato growers, but we're not set up for that, so we really can't do that kind of stuff. But down the road, we would like to do that. Here in Altenstein, we don't have any soybean growers, so we're just going to stick with the oilseed rape, the wheat, barley, and the maize. That would be that is going to be outstanding. But I want to get this plowed up. Sadly enough, whoops! Look at that! I jumped right out of the tractor. This plow is not a turnable one, so we're just going to kind of go like this and go around in a square, and that'll be just fine and dandy. I should point out this Altenstein. The reason this came about is because of the Massey Ferguson pack. I wanted to try to do very small farming with these tractors. So I'm going to do this short little series here on Altenstein. I have it set on 3-day seasons. I've never done a 3-day seasons map. I played around with this map a little bit, but I've never really I never done it with seasons. I did it before seasons came out, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to do maybe a year, maybe 2 years, I think. A little series on Altenstein using these Massey Ferguson tractors, very small equipment, nothing big, because this is an absolute gorgeous map, I think. Redkins has done an awesome job on this map. I've always been impressed by this map, the detail and what have you. So the way this is set up is this is 3-day seasons, and I have it set on hard mode. So when we go in there, you can see prices are kind of low. You didn't start off with any crops, and so forth. So it's on the hard mode. 3-day seasons on hard mode, and I am using the Poland Geo. The Poland Geo that came out by Zed not too long ago. We don't have a German map or a German Geo. So it was either Poland or the two, let's see, the Moldavia and the Bohemia. So I just went with the Poland Geo. So that's this is what it looks like. So it's a little bit different. You see our canola, our oilseed rape, we don't plant that until late summer. We can get going right away as soon as temperatures come up with our wheat, barley, and corn. So it'll be an interesting one. I'm looking forward to it. Now, because it's on hard mode, so there has been no money added in. How this kind of came up is everything that was on the map to begin with, I sold and then supplied it with the equipment that I have now. I'll just go through the list here real quick so you can see the Amazon seeder, the backpack sprayer. I have the Bison cutter trailer because I have I don't have the Bison combine, but I have that little Massey Ferguson cutter, and that fits on there. The Force Fit combine with the header and the trailer. This, oh yeah, that's what it is, a Kerner cultivator, Convertible plow. I had the Massey 240, I had the Massey 362, I think, 399, two 399s. I have the two loaders, the fertilizer spreader, the Massey cultivator, the Massey seeder, bill fork, bucket, the round baler, the Massey plow, and this Massey 600 two-wheel drive series tractor. There's the mower cutter with the mower, and 3 lizard tray tippers. These are the old-fashioned tipper. So I got an 8,000 tipper. I have an 8,000 tipper that folds down for the bales, and then this 6,000 tipper. This Pottinger, I'm sorry, this Pottinger tedder. See, now I thought that was a windrower. That's a tedder, not a windrower. What am I thinking? So maybe that might have to go. You know, technically, with the mower, it puts it into a swath already. So I wouldn't even need that. I just got this. Yeah, so I won't need that. So that'll be sold then. And that's it. So after selling all the stuff, whatever money you get from it, and then I bought my stuff, and I'm still left with $53,842. However, on hard mode, you have a $100,000 loan to start off with, so I still have that. So that's kind of the way this is set up, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm thinking that this might be just a 1 or 2 episode a week kind of deal, just on the side, because Oakfield and Oregon Springs are still going to go on as usual, and for them I try to do a video of each a day is what I try to get out in the meantime. Sometimes only one a day, but I like to shoot for both a day. So I thought this would be fun just to play around with it, and I thought if I was going to do something on my own, I might as well just make some videos of it, because I think these Massey Ferguson pack is just cool. Like I said in my little guide too, they're by far my favorite tractors in the game, so I really like them. But anyways, that's kind of how it's set up, and this is a really, really cool map. I liked this map when it first came out. I did play around with it once, and that was before Seasons came out, and I don't know how. I don't think I didn't play on it that long. It seems like when a map comes out and you get all excited to play on it, and then another map comes out, so you kind of switch. So I'm looking forward to doing this, and I haven't, like I said, I haven't cheated any money. I haven't bought extra land. This is exactly what you get when you start the game. It just happens that I think I got a lot more equipment than you would have, just because of the prices are probably a lot less than what you start off with. Because I think you start off with the Deutzfoot tractor, the Steyr tractor. I guess I can't remember, but yeah, we'll just go along with it. We will go along with it and see how it goes. I thought of some other maps, but I just, the golden days of farming, I thought maybe, hey, do that one. But every time I tried to play Seasons on that map, it didn't work for me. And then I think the only geo that would have worked real well on that one would have been the Paraguay one. So, because, if you're in the islands, like the golden days of farming kind of, well, I suppose it could be Arctic islands, you would get snow. But that map is not Seasons prepared where this map is. So that was another big thing for me too, to have a Seasons prepared map. Not like you can't play it without it, but if you can find a map that's season prepared, that is pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure this map is Seasons prepared. At least that was the assumption that I thought it was. But anyways, well, I guess we'll find out. I could be wrong. But anyways, we'll continue on here just for a little bit. I'm going to try to get this field 8 and 4 plowed. And when my help shows up, we'll get another tractor going. I got 2 tractors and 2 plows. So, because we're only using I think these are 1.9 meter plows. This is going to take a while. But we'll get going, and we'll check back with you after a little bit. I got Dale over there. He showed up. He grabbed the other 399 and the plow, and he is going busy on field 4. That is field 4. I am on field 8. So yeah, so we're busy here. I should also point out, I don't think I said this, that I think the auto guy was kind of going back and forth here. Anyways, I should also point out that you do start off with, when you come into this map, you do start off with, I can't remember if it's 10 cows or 10 pigs and 15 of the other, I think. I have to double check. Anyways, part of the reason I have a little bit more money, perhaps, is that I sold them. So I did get whatever they were worth. I guess I can't remember. I think it was 15,000 for one, and I don't know. So that's maybe why I have a little bit extra money, because you do start off with 20. You start off with 20,000 when you come in. No, on hard you start off with 15. I guess I have to double check that too. I really wasn't paying attention there as well. So, but I also point that out. I sold them because, I didn't have it. I wasn't set up for animals yet, and I thought maybe it would be a little bit more important to have some cash in the bank than it would be to have the animals. And I don't have anything. I don't have hay. I don't have grass. I don't have straw. I don't have a power food mixer. I don't have, water tanks. I don't have any of that stuff. So That's why I kind of left that be. And you know, 3-day seasons, it's not going to go that long, because if you figure if I try to do an episode a day, so that would be, well, 3, 6, 9, 12 days a year. So 1 year should only be 12 episodes long. So that's kind of my thinking behind it. And you know, a map this size, you can't spend forever on it. Holy buckets, that tractor's got some go to it. Let's see, what else? The only other thing I did change is when you play on hard mode, and I suppose a lot of you probably do, the stop and go braking. So it took me a while to figure that out. Like, what's going on here? My tractor won't go. Well, you have to stop completely and then go. I suppose it's more realistic that way. The other thing I'm interested to know is, when you turn this tractor on, the fuel gauge goes all the way up. So I'm interested to see if that actually goes down as your level goes down, or if it's just, you know, you turn it on and it goes all the way up. But the tack works. I mean, that, you know, that's pretty cool. Boy, I haven't used any of these plows ever, so they're hard to get used to. And I suppose I'm not doing it all that realistic where I'd be taking out half the grass here. But we can have some fun now and then. A little bit of exaggeration. But that's kind of my plan. Do the plowing, and then I'm going to fertilize. I don't have slurry, or I don't have manure, so I can't do either one of those. So I could buy slurry, but I don't have a slurry spreader. I will eventually get one. I'd like to get one. But then we'll just spread fertilizer, and then I'll cultivate it. Yeah, what's going on there, buddy? The one cultivator I got so it can go in the front, and I can cultivate and seed at the same time. So that's pretty nice. So one tractor can do that, and the other tractor could be still plowing if need be. But yeah, we'll check back with you just a little bit. That field is done. That is field number 8. There is one plot of land over here. Let me go outside for a second. That isn't marked. And I want to say the last time I played this, I think I turned all of this area. Let's see, I'll zoom out here. I bought this field. I had this whole corner here, and I turned it into one big field. But it just annoyed the living crap out of me because these little patches of weeds or whatever would not go away when you plowed them. So I think this time maybe I'll kind of leave it somewhat as is. Last time I had a little bit of a go with it. I changed a lot of things. Now this little patch here, I could plow as a field, or I could seed it as grass. I don't know what to do with that yet. This one over here is the unmarked one. This hasn't been, well, according to, if you go into the map, you know, because plowing is on, so it is not going to show up as plowed. So I might as well do that, and I'll use it for something. It'd be a good, you know, when I go into a map and I play, I was looking at, it looks like it used to be a potato field that was harvested, or planted. It's not planted, is it? Oh no, it can't be, because I turned seasons on. Yeah. Do a little research on the area, kind of get an idea of what crops are growing. And I was surprised. It said the stuff from the, I don't know, the equivalent of the USDA, I suppose, that agriculture in Germany has actually declined a little bit. The percentage of its economy based on agriculture has dropped in percentage. But, you know, a lot of dairy production, a lot of sugar beets, a lot of potatoes, and the cereal grains, wheat, barley. They even grow spelt. Spelt is an interesting one, especially if you look at the seed of it. It's huge. I mean, it's honking huge. Just Google a picture of spelt, and you'll see what I mean. You want to look at some other interesting ones. Look at einhorn is another interesting one, and spelt and einhorn are kind of like. There's why is the name escaping me? But that has at the end of the head of it is like a little hook thing. So that's kind of interesting. But what I was saying, yeah. So cereals. So wheat, barley, and then maize too. There is some oilseed rape production, but everything that I kind of mentioned nothing about soybeans. So we're just in nothing about sunflowers. So that's what we're going to go with. We're going to go with wheat, barley, maize, and oilseed rape, and then maybe down the road get into some potatoes or sugar beets. I'm kind of leaning towards potatoes, even though sugar beet production. I think in 2016, Germany had 1.7 million hectares of land that was devoted to sugar beets, which is way up. I think it was up by. I think the previous year was 1.2 million hectares, maybe. So a big difference. So maybe we'll try to do a little bit of that. But on hard mode, it's gonna be hard to make some money and make a go at it. Especially logging. I don't think there's a whole lot of logging on this map. I guess I never done any logging on this map, but I don't think there's like a dedicated forest. I mean, over there maybe. I'm trying to think. Well, that map ain't gonna tell me anything. We zoom into here. Yeah, I don't know. I have to go back and look. But are those forest areas? I suppose they kind of are. But I think this is going to be mostly agriculture, just trying to make a go at it. It's not going to be where we're going to try to see if we can get to $1 million, because when you think about it, what I want to try to do is to own the fields. So the money will be raised to buy new fields, because really you don't have to buy, we're not buying a quad tracks, we're not buying a big bud, so I think it'd be more fields and then just add on with smaller tractors, maybe another harvester, and kind of go that way, and then add in the animals. So that'll be interesting to see how it comes out. Let's see, now what? I gotta finish this, and then because if you go into seasons, I can do wheat and barley. Maybe I should get a field fertilized, and I guess I haven't figured out what's going to go in what field, so maybe I should do that. I'll finish this up and then take a look at that, and then kind of come up with a game plan. I suppose if it's going to be those 4 crops, it'll be a 4-crop rotation, I guess, and then have to fit in potatoes and or sugar beets down the road. But yeah, we'll do that. So I'll finish this one up and I'll meet you back at the farm. Here's what I'm thinking. I got my list figured out. Wheat we're going to have in field number 2 and field B. So I made A and B. If we look at the map, A will be this little one down here by the biogas plant, and B will be this one up here, right there. And then we're going to have, let's see, barley in 8 and 13, corn in 16 and 22, and oilseed rape will be in 4 and A. But here's the question. If we look at the seasons menu, I could plant wheat and barley now and harvest them, and then turn around and plant oilseed rape in those fields. So my oilseed rape fields will be wheat and barley now as well. So that means that I'd have, you know what, I could almost just do a wheat barley rotation with that. because I can almost get 2 crops in. Yeah, so that's what I'll do. And then I'll rotate, well, corn. How am I going to rotate corn? Corn, you can do corn on corn. We can figure it out. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to plant wheat, barley in their field that they were going to be in. Then I might as well also plant them in the canola oilseed rape field as well. So that means I've got to get busy planting 2, 4, 8, 13, 18, B, A. Oh my goodness. Well, everything's going to get planted. Now that you think about it, because I can plant corn too. Well, I wait for the temperatures to get up a little bit. Holy buckets. So I just did field number 4. So that was going to be oilseed rape. So I might as well plant wheat or barley in that right off the bat. Huh, okay. Now here's the way this is kind of set up. I've never seen one of these in real life because I gotta be honest with you, all the tractors that we have on the farm, which would be, well, 9630, which is a John Deere 4-wheel drive, and then an 8530 and 8120s and 4440s, none of them have a front attach option. Why aren't you attaching? So I think in my neck of the woods especially, that option is very rare. I mean, I can't think of one that I've ever seen in my neck of the woods that has that front attacher option, the front PTO shaft. Not any tractors of those size. So I've never done this, but I'm gonna give it a shot. The front cultivator in the front, and then I'm gonna put the seeder behind it, because they are the same widths. But I gotta move some stuff around here. Let's see. I could open these doors here. I suppose I have to move my Amazon seeder out of the way. I should find another home for that thing. Or kind of do some rearranging here so I don't have to move things around when I want to get something out. This thing could actually go over. Why is that door open? Has that door been open? I'll go put it over there. Ah! Backwards, not forwards, man. What's wrong with you? Because the Massey Ferguson seeder does not fit in these doors. So, oh, it's probably open because Dale had to come in here and get his tractor out of here. I'm gonna put it in the wedding reception hall here, just for now. That might be a home for it. There we go. The one downfall to these Massey Ferguson, this 399 for example, is if you have a front attacher, front linkage they call it, or a loader attachment, you can't put weights on it. Because I think that when it comes down to maybe the Amazon seeder, I might need a front weight, but you can't put one on there with that attachers on there. Okay, that's kind of the setup, how it goes. I think it might look kind of cool. Now I'm hoping that I can get seed right from here. This yeah, this seeder doesn't fertilize. Oh, I gotta fertilize first. What am I doing? Oh, I forgot about that. I'm getting ahead of myself. That's terrible. We'll just get things set up and park this over here. Let's see, what tractor should I use? I gotta have a designated seeder tractor. Which one should that be? That one should probably be the It could be this one. Let's see. That one has a loader on it. Let's go with this one. I gotta get my numbers down here. Which one's what? Yeah, the 698T. We'll go with this one. Where am I? For crying out loud. Is this not fertilizer? This isn't. Fertilizer is... Don't tell me I don't have a fertilizer refill point. This blue container, I thought that was maybe liquid. Or is that water? Nope, that'd be fertilizer. Well, imagination hats that we're getting granular fertilizer out of that blue tank. Maybe I should add in some refill tanks just for aesthetics. Yeah, appearance. Or probably even more. I should probably Dale, get going here. You know, time to dilly around. Use pallets. Make it full immersion here. Let's see. Let's fire that puppy up. Oh, that's got a wider spread than I thought it did. Well, this ain't gonna take very long. I'll get a little bit of the grass too. Holy buckets. I'll be done with this in about 15 seconds. I suppose if I would have went down there straight, I'd have been done in 10 seconds. Because now I have a little hangover one eye. You know, for this small, look at that. For this small cedar, this little small massy cedar, it has got one heck of a width, I tell you. Doesn't have very large capacity, but it has got one impressive width. That is for sure. Okay, that'll work. Tell you what, while I'm in the tractor and I got it hooked up, I might as well run down here. Yeah, see, this is a little loose in the front. One little pass on this thing, and this would be good. I am all over the place. I gotta get that thing needs a weight on it. I'll have to get a weight for this tractor. Whoa, hey buckets, I almost went over. Yeah, I gotta get a weight. That's too heavy. I think my front wheels are coming off the ground. We'll get one. But we can take this back and we'll park it in the yard because I'll fertilize field 8 here whenever Dale gets his butt moving. I don't know what he's doing. On the phone, having a sandwich, taking a leak. I don't know. Who knows? He's kind of a strange guy. Yeah, this thing's all over the place. A little dangerous to be driving this thing. But we'll leave that there. Okay, we'll put wheat. Well, what did I originally have in field number 4? Yeah, that'd be oil OSR, so we'll make it wheat or barley. I don't think it really, it's not gonna matter any. I'll just kind of have the equal amount of them. But let's see how this thing works. I feel like I gotta start though. Nothing to turn on with that thing. Turn on the seeder. See how that looks. Yeah, that's working. Okay, and that's working. Are they the same? I thought they were the same width. I thought they were. Let's see, where am I going here? Oh, that's 4 meters. And where's my little thing? Oh, is that only 3? Oh, it is only 3. Oh, bummer. I thought they were the exact same. Yeah, because I don't want to have, you know, the only other sowers that yeah, the Great Plains 2 is 3. I could have gone with the Great Plains, but I thought I would try something different. The other one I thought of, too, is the Vaderstad. That's 3, but that's 130 horsepower compared to 80. Well, I'll maybe have to just figure something else out, or only use this front thing when I'm doing corn. I mean, you don't have to. The game allows you to seed on a plowed field. It's just that, you know, you wouldn't. The other problem is you gotta operate two things as well. And then what happens if you cultivate, like what happens now if I cultivate that? Well, I suppose my seeder sticks out a little bit farther. I never thought about that either. We'll give that a shot. That doesn't look too bad. Am I missing something there, though? I don't know. I thought I would give this a shot. I don't know how I like it, but we'll give it a shot. We'll carry on here and finish this one field, and then we'll probably wrap things up. I had to get rid of that front thing. It was just causing too many problems. I'll have to think of something else. Maybe just get another regular cultivator and go that way. Yeah, that it was a thought. I thought I would try it. You never know. But I'm going to do this field the way it is now, and then I will probably, I'll cultivate the other ones. But just for this field, it's okay. And the other thing you got to watch out for is the workers. They just want to keep going across the road into the next field. But that's okay. Well, I'll tell you what. For the first one, the spring 1, we'll wrap it up there. I'm gonna finish this field and then do that little inky-ninky thing down there, and we'll call her a night. And tomorrow morning we'll be back at her bright and early. But I want to thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like this little map, Altenstein. I mean, that is just a great view, isn't it? I mean, it's awesome. I really like it. And hope you will enjoy this short little series on Altenstein using these Massey Ferguson tractors. But if you did, give us a like. We would appreciate that greatly. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hey, think about doing that as well. That would just be good, great, awesome, stupendous. But from Altenstein on Spring 1, Farmer Min telling you, have yourself a great day and keep between the ditches. So long.